Hey, welcome back. This is Jason Samard with the Sims Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Nanaimo. I'm bringing you a little bit handy video. That was bad. Let's do it again. Ready? You got my good side? We're good? Awesome. Okay, this is Jason Samard with the Sims Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Nanaimo, bringing you another very valuable video. As you know, I really am a big fan of having experts and not jack of all trades in my life. So it's important that you have specialists for the different facets of your overall financial health. So today I brought in a financial advisor, Joe Miller with Investors Group, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some of the advantages of using an RSP as a first-time home buyer. Joe, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So Joe, I get this question a lot with first-time home buyers. How do I save up a down payment? Because it's so hard to save money nowadays. So any tips or advice that you can give our audience?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it all boils down to sacrifice, right? How badly do you want to get into that home? I'll try not to use my hands as much as Jason does, but it really does boil down to sacrifice. When you do eventually build up that down payment, or if it's, some money that you've gotten from family to help you out, which is something many people do, it's very important that you go talk to a financial advisor before you even start looking, because there's some tips that they might be able to give you that could increase the amount of that down payment, or also potentially fund the things that you can put in your empty house. And I know a lot of first-time home buyers, you get into that house and then you got to come up with cash to actually fund it, and that's difficult. So one of the strategies is that first-time home buyers plan that is given to us. There is something called the first-time home buyers plan that we have available to us in Canada. And what you can actually do is you can take money and put it into that RSP bucket or account. And when you actually make that transaction, that income that you put in there is not taxable. So you end up getting a chunk back when you file your taxes with your accountant, and you'll get a lump sum back. Now, instead of saving for that down payment just in a savings account,
Right.
You can actually put that money into an RSP. And for example, if you put $25,000 into an RSP and you were earning an income that put you in maybe a 30% tax bracket, when you file your taxes, and as long as there's a minimum time limit, as long as you reach that, you're going to get upwards of $7,500 back in taxes, and you can take that $25,000 out for a down payment on a home.
Wow.
So you can use that to maybe get into a little bit nicer of a home, or put a little bit more down to lower your payments, or buy the couches, the big screen TV, and all those smart financial decisions.
Joe, that's such good advice. Again, I want to stress the importance of having a discussion with a financial advisor that you trust early on. It's so important, whether you have $0 or hundreds of thousands of dollars, it doesn't matter. It's always important to have a plan. So again, stressing the fact that a professional is worth their weight in gold. I know Joe's helped many of his clients. And Joe, what's the best way, if somebody had questions about some of this information, what's the best way for somebody to reach out to you?
Just a direct call to me. I could give you my office number, but I'm a big believer in face-to-face and intimate conversations. My cell is 250-797-9660.
Joe, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Hey, thanks again. If you have any real estate related questions, you need advice about anything, I'm here. I have an amazing team behind me. And again, get some different specialists in your life. If you have information that you're looking for, don't go to the jack of all trades. Go to the specialists. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for another handy video.